Oh boy, this season is,
Please God, let this season be okay. What's up guys, I am Manime, and welcome to the fall 2020 season of anime for my video on what to watch and what to not watch. This is more so of a video, so if you guys are following my channel, you'll know what shows I'm watching and what kind of anime I'm keeping up with. So you can kind of keep an eye out on what videos are probably going to be coming to my channel. So this season is fall 2020, and I'm not gonna lie, I cheated a little bit this time. Usually you're supposed to come into this without ever looking at any of the anime, that's my general rule. But I cheated and I looked on my channel at twitch.tv/ManimeMatt because everybody pressured me into it. Speaking of which, I've been streaming there a ton lately, so if you like just chilling, hanging out, feel free to follow me on twitch.tv/ManimeMatt, where we're just chilling, playing a crap load of Genshin Impact and just having fun. So the way this works, we're gonna start from the least popular shows and work our way up to the most popular anime, just because I feel like everyone else does it the other way around, and that's really boring, because then I feel like you don't get to see the cream of the crop, so to say, of the anime. So let's scroll all the way down, and once again, if you'll notice, it is a vastly underwhelming number of shows this season, and that is almost certainly thanks to our good friend COVID. Here's the first normal looking anime. Okay, so what is the show about? Why is the description just a definition of a word that I already knew about? I have no information on this show, so obviously I'm not gonna watch it because first off, it looks generic as all hell, and secondly, they don't have a description. You need a description. I wanna know what the show's about before I start watching it, to an extent. Dogeza di Tanamanado Meta. Perfect, I nailed it. The main character, Dog, who wants to see the naughty bits of girls, has a last resort to persuade them. That is, to grovel in front of them. Will the girls show him their risque request? I mean, this seems like it could have like a funny episode or two. It depends. Let's watch the PV real quick. 1 second. Okay, it is classified as ecchi. For a second there, I thought I had just genuinely put hentai on for this stream. That would have been bad. I genuinely thought that was hentai for a second. I'm not gonna lie. I got really nervous. Ota nya kyoi no shikata ga waka rene. No. You know, look, I'm gonna be real. That art looks ugly as shit. There's no denying it. However, I do love office romance anime, so I'm gonna give this show a try. I'm gonna give this show every chance in the book to try to make me like it. It is probably going to be bad because it's by producers and studios I have never heard of. It is apparently also an ecchi for some reason. I don't know why an adult romance anime needs to be an ecchi. I feel like that's a terrible decision. So yeah, we'll add that to the list. We'll see how this show turns out. Oh God. PA Works is at it again. Let's see what they got this time. PA Works, I miss you. I want you to come back. I miss you. Can you please, for the love of God, start making good anime again? Why do you only pick the most ludicrous premises and like terrible ideas? I get that's your shtick, but please, it's been so long since you guys have produced a good anime. Just, please. I really like how pretty this show looks. Let's take a look at this one. Drop Out Idol Fruit Tart. Let's just check, is it an idol anime? It is an idol anime. So, I am probably not going to like this anime because I don't like idol anime for the most part. It has to be something incredibly special for me to fall in love with an idol anime. But let's take a look at the description and see if I'm convinced, see if there's anything unique about this show. There is nothing unique about this show. Oh, an anime by Mapa. I haven't seen them make something in a while. They're usually the guys who do a lot of 3D stuff. Year 2002, Japan Gymnastics. I'm gonna be real, guys. This looks like it could be a genuinely really good anime. I trust Mappa. It has an interesting premise. It looks like a drama about the Japanese Olympics. Well, the Olympics and Japan's team. This could be a really good show. So I'm gonna plan to watch it and see what happens. Kuma Bear? What the hell is this? 15-year-old Yuma prefers to staying home and obsessively playing with her favorite VR MMO, when a strange new update gives her one-of-a-kind bear suit outfit that comes with overpowered abilities. But then she suddenly finds herself transported into the world of the game, facing down monsters and magic for real, and the bear suit becomes her best weapon she has. That is as generic as you can humanly get in my video on talking about why I do not like isekai. I complained about 8 different points, right? And that in that short description, it's like they were going from one to the next, like overpowered protagonists, broken abilities, unexplained transfers of worlds, acceptance of overpowered ability. Like what? Why? Escapism fantasy all over again. This show is gonna be dog shit. I can tell you right now. Who made this show? I don't even fucking know. The AMT, I don't even know who these guys are. Yeah, probably gonna be one of the worst anime of the season. Oh my God. They know my weakness, man. They know it, dude. Muscle girls. You know, I used to not like them when I was younger, but as I've gotten older, girls with like hardcore muscles, they do it for me, dude. I don't know what it is. This image is Manime approved, okay? God damn. Okay, we're gonna, excuse me real quick. Okay, let me just add that to my watch list. Y'all need to concern yourselves with this, okay? It's, you know, it's probably gonna be a real good anime, and that's why I'm watching it. No other reason why. I can promise you that. Ooh, this season is not looking good. I haven't picked up an anime in a hot minute, and we just came across Golden Kamui's 3rd season, which, can I just say, this anime perplexes me. Why does this anime have a 3rd season? I feel like they hired me to do the CG in this show because it is so freaking ugly. I cannot stand the CG in Golden Kamuy. I'm standing on 1 million lives. Another isekai dude and he's a GM, so he grants himself everything. Oh my God, dude. Escapism fantasy. I complain about it every single time I talk about isekai. Isekai could be so much more, but these shows just don't let go of these extremely generic and bland tropes, and that's why this show is probably gonna suck ass because, I mean, the writer didn't bother to put any time into trying to come up with something creative, so of course, it's not going to be good. Here we are again. We're here with PA Works. Let's read through this show and pray to God that another original IP, once again, that they actually came up with an idea that is not beyond idiotic and sounds terrible. Let me check something real quick. Let me check the genres. I swear to God, if ecchi's in here, I'm gonna shoot somebody. Okay, drama, fantasy, not ecchi. Look, PA Works, you scare me sometimes. That's all I can say. This has potential. This isn't the worst sounding idea I've heard from PA Works yet. Maybe this will be good. This might be good, guys. This might be it. This might be PA Works' new good series. It's been a minute. It's been a long time, because PA Works sure as hell knows how to make terrible anime. So this could be another one, but hopefully this time it's not awful. And so let's keep our fingers crossed, shall we? Maja no Tabite. Once upon a time, there was a witch named Elena who set off on a journey across the world. Along the way, she meets all kinds of people from the country full of witches. That doesn't sound bad. That doesn't sound bad at all, actually. That sounds like it could be a really good, like, little short story, anime. All right, guys, we are in the top 6 now. So let's work our ways from the least popular one to the most popular one, okay? Over the Moon for You. Having grown up ridiculed for his bizarre name, Nasa Yuzuki, is that bizarre? Strives to be remembered for something more. That sounds kind of cute. I ain't gonna lie. That sounds like it could be genuinely really good. I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna put it to my watch list. I mean, I feel like this show could go one of 2 ways. It could be like really good, or it could be like okay. Like, I feel like this kind of show is never going to be bad. It's gonna always be at least okay. So it's got me in that point where at least there's probably gonna be a decent watchable anime. The premise sounds interesting, and it feels like it left out a lot of information on this mysterious girl. So it's gonna be neat to see where they go with it. To the show I've been dreading talking about, Higurashi Remake. So look, guys, you need to understand something about me. I grew up with Higurashi. Higurashi was one of the first 3 anime I ever watched, and is probably the show that sold me on anime. Higurashi is such a huge part of who I am as an anime viewer, and to see Higurashi get a remake scares the shit out of me, because I feel like no matter what, I'm going to be disappointed, because Higurashi was just that big of a show for me. For those of you who have never seen the original Higurashi, I'm gonna give you the advice to go watch the original Higurashi before watching this show. Just because the original Higurashi was just that good and that terrifying. No spoilers, I'm not gonna say what happens, because Higurashi is just so much better being taken in with like no context. It's one of those kinds of shows. But man, I'm sorry, I've watched this PV like 18 times now, and they took out one of the things I loved the most about the original Higurashi, and that was like the warped faces. They replaced them with like these weird shades and shit like that. Like the warped faces of Higurashi was what scared the ever-living shit out of me, and to see it be replaced with this makes me think that this show is going to suck ass and make Higurashi look like a really boring anime. I might be completely wrong, but I feel like I'm gonna hate this anime. I feel like it's gonna be inevitable that I'm going to hate this show. Another anime that defined my early career in anime is the Irregular at Magical High School. This anime, the original first season was a fucking drug trip. I do not understand why or how there's a second season, because in the first season, the main character goes from being an underdog who's just really smart to being Jesus. And no, I am not being sarcastic or joking. The main character is literally Jesus. He is Jesus. He brings people back from the dead. He can bring himself back from the dead. He's indestructible, and he just can casually cast nukes. I'm probably not gonna watch this show just because it's gonna be real hard to sell it on me. Also, the amount of incest in this show is just a little bit too much in my opinion. Jujutsu Kaisen by Mapa again, okay. I've heard good things about Jujutsu Kaisen. I do not know too much about the show. I heard it's one of those shows better to go in without like too much knowledge about it. So I'm just planning on watching it. I'm not gonna say anything more about it, but it's gonna be on my plan to watch. Haikyuu, second season. I was never a big fan of Haikyuu, so I won't be watching it. I will eventually go through and watch the show, but as of right now, I'm just leaving it as is. And finally, we saved the worst for last. Is it wrong to pick up girls in a dungeon season 3? Season 2 of this anime pissed me off more than you can possibly imagine. I have never been so angry at an anime in my life as I have been with this anime, season 2. It's just, this anime is so infuriating, and the fact that it's got a third season just shows that you can literally get away with murder and still be able to make a successful anime. It is frankly a bit disgusting in my opinion. If you want to know more details, I have a whole video on why I hate this show with a fiery passion. You're welcome to watch it. You can just look through my channel, or I'll probably have a link in the description. But yeah, absolutely not. The fiery passion. I will definitely not be watching Is It Wrong to Pick Up Girls in the Dungeon season 3. Yeah, and that's about it, guys. That is the shows for the season. That is the anime I'm gonna be watching. Not a ton of anime. Like I said, I feel like winter 2021 is gonna be a really good season. I've already kind of peeked into that season, but this season, it feels like there's a lot of new properties that have a lot of potential and could be very good. The show I think is gonna be probably the best anime of the season. I feel like it could be this Majo no Tabita show. I'm gonna put my vote, The Journey of Elena, that will be the best show of the season. That's just my vote for right now. I haven't seen any of the anime, like I said, I'm almost always wrong, so we'll see. First show of the season. That's a good question. What would be the, I feel like I'm gonna say Higurashi is gonna be the worst show of the season. Biggest letdown of the show of the season, so yeah, we'll see. And then finally, I think the biggest meme show of the season, which I always do, the weirdest show of the season. I feel like this show, Dagazo Tanamado, whatever the hell the name is gonna be the biggest meme show of the season, just because the degradation, the self-degradation is gonna be pretty massive, I'm guessing. Either way, if you want to keep up to date on what anime I'm going to be currently watching, I mostly update my Twitter on what shows I'm picking up and what shows I'm dropping, and also my opinions on the shows. And if you guys want to just hang out, once again, feel free to hang out with me on twitch.tv/ManimeMatt. That's where I've been doing most of my stuff recently. I will be gone. I will have a vacation in the next week or two, so I will be gone for like a week or two. If you guys don't see me upload, that's why I'm visiting family, because I haven't seen my family in a long freaking time. But yeah, either way, thank you guys so much for joining us. A huge thank you to my patrons. You guys are my heroes. Please make sure you guys share, like, comment, and subscribe. This is Manime Matt. Make sure you guys say man and go watch that goddamn anime.